A couple of years ago I did a video on the grounds I would most like to visit. On the eve of a new season, let's revisit this and see if anything's changed in that time. Yes, hello everyone, good evening and welcome to a new video on the channel. Now, of course, tomorrow my 2025 to 2026 season will be getting underway, and it's maybe a good time to do a video like this, just have a bit of a ramble on about grounds that I would like to visit one day in the future, like some of them possibly even this season, who knows. But without further ado, let's get into this now. Of course, I did do a video like this just before the start of the season before last. Like in that time, one or two things have changed, like new grounds have fallen onto my radar. Obviously, I have since done a few of the grounds that featured in that video, but let's have a look at how my top 10 list stands now. And at number 10 is East End Park, the home of Dunfermline Athletic in Scotland. Now, yeah, you might be wondering why I've included this one, but it does look quite a very decent old school ground, I've got to say. I've had it in a pipeline quite a few times, but never actually got round to it. So yeah, I really do feel as though I need to correct that at some point. So maybe a bit of a natural selection. Obviously, in the one I did a couple of years ago, I had A United in that, but obviously I managed to get there last season, so that one is now off the list. But yeah, one day I would definitely like to go to Dunfermline. At number 9 is the Stade de la Licorne, the home of Amiens in the French Ligue 2. So yeah, you might be again wondering why I've included this one, but the picture I'll obviously show you at the end of this explanation will probably explain why. Just a really unique layout to the stadium, definitely does make it stand out as one that I definitely would like to visit one day. Hopefully hopefully in the not too distant future. Is within the north of France, so plenty of ways of being able to get there. Like I think like Amiens is fairly well connected from Paris, so yeah, that is number 9. Number 8 is Providence Park, the home of Portland Timbers in the United States. Now, this one did feature in the previous video I made like this, and yeah, it's one that I'm probably not particularly likely to get around to anytime soon, to be quite honest. But definitely one that has always been on my radar for quite a long time. So if ever an opportunity does come about for me to be able to visit this stadium, I'll most definitely take it with both hands, really, because yeah, it's just a really unique experience by the looks of things. Like obviously people have their opinions on Americanism of football crowds and that kind of thing, but you know what, it is what it is. It's a slightly different take on things, but in my personal opinion, I think like a lot of the sort of match day experience over in the States and that kind of thing, a lot of it is actually done dead right. So yeah, this is kind of the one that's at the absolute top of my list tonight, to go to Providence Park. It would be nice if we could go there in the Cascadia derby against Seattle Sounders, but I guess given the sheer distance and that kind of thing, I guess beggars can't be choosers. So I'll obviously I'll never ever rule it out, but maybe not one that's likely to happen anytime soon, but one that I would like to at least happen one day. At number 7 is the Adelaarshorst, the home of Go Ahead Eagles in the Netherlands. Now, I was hoping to be able to get to this one last season, but unfortunately that never really came to fruition. Quite a high demand to go to for their tickets, which maybe caught me out a little bit, but yeah, absolutely one that if an opportunity ever does come around, absolutely will take it. Hopefully within the next couple of seasons I'll be able to do this one, but yeah, I think what it is that you get a lot of grounds in the Netherlands. Some of them are quite like really small, some of them are just like you maybe typical out of town bowl type things, and not the bad stadium. I mean, Groningen was absolutely brilliant, but I think on top of my list for the Netherlands is definitely Go Ahead Eagles ground. A pretty unique name for a football club as well, so that is why they are on the list. In at number 6, which also featured on the last video that I did like this, is the Olympic Stadium, the home of Hertha Berlin. Now, again, as I mentioned a couple of years ago, a lot of the reasoning behind this is because of the sheer history of the place. Like you think of the Olympics where Jesse Owens won the gold medal in front of Hitler and that kind of thing. Yeah, it's just for those kinds of reasons. I just think it would be a very, very humbling place to visit, and as well, I have heard a lot of good things from people that have been to a game there. I know obviously there's a running track and that kind of thing. I mean, as a Heat fan, I should be perfectly used to that, but yeah, I think for a lot of reasons, it'll sort of always be within my top 10 on my to-do list until it's done. So Olympic Stadium is in at number 6. Halfway there now, and at number 5 is the Stadio Renato Dallara, the home of Bologna. Now, I've heard that maybe in the next couple of years or so they're going to like do a bit of an overhaul on this ground to modernise it a little bit. So maybe a little bit restricted in the sort of timing of getting to this ground. I want to go before they do all that. So how long have I actually got? I'm not sure. So maybe it'll be one that I might put a bit of emphasis on getting to this season. Obviously, I've still got things like the extreme day trip still to plan and that kind of thing. So yeah, obviously Bologna has an airport as well, which helps. But I think all the same, there'll be possibilities for us to get there throughout the course of the season. Obviously, they are in European competitions and that kind of thing. So yeah, obviously when I show you the picture, that might kind of explain why I want to do this ground. At number 4 it is the Park Stadium, the home of Hamburg in Germany. Now again, this one also featured a couple of years or so ago, and it is just one that I want to do. It looks an absolutely unbelievable stadium, it's pretty colossally sized really as well, isn't it? So will I be able to get around to it this season? If not, then it could be one that may well be done next season after, whenever. So yeah, it'll always kind of be sort of within the upper echelon of grounds that I want to do until it is done. Obviously Hamburg are now back in the Bundesliga, so it might be tickets might be hard to come by, but I'll certainly keep probing it if and when opportunities do come up. At number 3 it is the Stadio Ennio Tardini, the home of Parma. Now if you watched my video of my last game of last season, you'll probably understand why Parma are within this list, and a lot of it is quite simply to do with the fans who were absolutely incredible that night in Bergamo against Atalanta. And yeah, it just I just left the stadium that night kind of knowing that I almost have to go to Parma this season, and I'm going to be making absolutely sure that does happen. When that'll be, I'm really not sure, but I'm going to certainly going to keep my options open with it, and hopefully before too long we'll have the answers and the solutions as to when I can get there. Number 2 is the Mestalla, the home of Valencia. Now there was an announcement the other day, almost like confirming really that the Mestalla only has a couple of years left of life in it, so maybe time is running out a little bit on this one, so absolutely want to make sure that I've got to it before it goes. Obviously that was my kind of plan with the San Siro. It doesn't seem like the San Siro is going to be getting knocked down, but I think possibly the difference between this ground and the San Siro is there isn't like the same level of mixture within reviews for the Mestalla as what there is the San Siro. I think, like, obviously with the San Siro, a lot of people, like, some people say they absolutely love it, some people can't stand it. But the Mestalla just always seems to get absolutely rave reviews, and looking at pictures of it and that kind of thing, you can absolutely see why. So as soon as an opportunity comes up for me to get there, I'm absolutely going to take it, and going to make sure that it is ticked off before it is unfortunately demolished. And at number 1 it is La Bombonera, the home of Boca Juniors in Argentina. Now, again, it's probably one that I'm not going to be able to get to anytime soon, unfortunately, but one day I absolutely want to make sure that I do get there. It is definitely a trip of a lifetime kind of stuff, isn't it? And I think that's just Argentinian football in general. Like, I just think the whole fan culture that I've seen on YouTube videos and that kind of thing is just something I really, really want to experience one day. I mean, ideally I'd go to La Bombonera when they're playing River Plate, but again, I think tickets for it could be pretty hard to come by, but I really don't mind who Boca Juniors are playing when I eventually go there. It is just it is just absolute bucket list stuff. It just looks an absolutely amazing experience. So unsurprisingly, perhaps for many, that is top of my list. And that is that for this video, and I think all that's left to say now is bring on the 2025 to 2026 season. And on that note, I'll be back tomorrow with my opening game of the new season. Now, things have changed since I did my preview video a couple of weeks ago. Unfortunately, the AFC Brighton and New Fordley against Newcastle Benfield game has been reversed and is now taking place at Benfield, which goes against my tradition of the opening day new tick. So instead we're heading down to West Yorkshire for Frickley Athletic versus Pontefract Collieries. Really old school looking ground, so it should be a great way to get the 25-26 campaign underway. Can it be another memorable one? We'll obviously find out over the next year or so, but obviously, as I've said maybe previously, when I start my season on the 1st of July, it just always seems to, like, good things always seem to happen throughout those seasons, so fingers crossed that that can be the same once again. But who will come out on top in my opening night of the 25-26 season? Check back tomorrow to find out, but until then, take care, cheers for watching, see you later.